Yeah, so, I just discovered something completely unforeseen for me. When I actually did watch the OVA, after recording the previous summary of the OVA, which I thought I was summarizing, but which was an entirely different OVA, I realized that I kinda need to redo all this. And if you hear my dishwasher in the background, sorry, I kinda have to. So, in the Japanese collector's edition of Prelude to the Fallen, we get I think, about 15-minute long anime episode. I can't read what it says, so maybe it's OVA, maybe it's something completely different. Anyway, it comes with the Japanese collector's edition. If you buy the non-Japanese collector's edition, you will not get that anime episode. I think you can probably find it subtitled on some dark, dank corner on the internet somewhere. I couldn't help you if I wanted to, because I honestly don't know where I would find it. Anyway, this OVA actually shows Kuon as a child. If you are new to the series, Kuon is one of the main characters, not the protagonist, in Mask of Deception and Mask of Truth. Although she will take a bit of a backseat in Mask of Truth, but she's still a pivotal character in the later games in the series. So, where this anime starts, or this episode, is that Eruru and Aruru are probably living together at the fort, that is to say, Tuskur, in which we spent most of the game. They are looking after Kuon. Why they do is not exactly apparent, but it seems canonically Kuon is the daughter of Hakuolo and Yuzuha. And again, at this time I have not actually recorded my commentary for the ending of Prelude to the Fallen, but I honestly don't remember, don't know, don't understand how that even happened. I mean, okay, Yuzuha was a bit of a sickly person thing, so that I mean, she even survived long enough to give birth is well, I'm impressed. But hey, it's a video game. Drama. Kamyu appears, so canonically she survived. Yay. We also see Eruru making medicine, as she is wont to do, and this is apparently for Kuon, for reasons that will eventually become slightly clearer. One other thing I noted was that they play a card game. If you note the change in the SRPG gameplay graphical interface between Prelude to the Fallen and Mask of Deception, I speculate that this card game is sort of a reference to that, or an explanation for that change. Maybe I'm wrong though. Anyway, all this medicine stuff given to Kuon is apparently because Kuon appears to be a bit of a bedwetter. And the other ladies, that is not Eruru, who can just make medicine, have different suggestions on the theme of diapers, and Kuon does not approve. And then Oboro shows up, and he has an epic stash, of all things. So he has apparently become an Olo, and being a religiously looked after by Dorian Gura. Imagine that. Uh, and for some reason, Kuon turns up with a different eye color. Her hair is all white instead of black. And she does something that makes Oboro pass out. And the next day, she is, Kuon that is, seems to, well, she is seen asking Eruru apparently for some kind of help or advice. I honestly don't know because this episode is not subtitled. It has only a Japanese voice track, and I can neither speak nor read Japanese. Fun times. Very fun times watching watching an OVA in a language you cannot understand. But then we get a little more information. See, during the night, we see a clip where Kuon is worried about wetting the bed. At some point, when she is asleep, Aruru sneaks into her bed. Aruru is not entirely sober at the time. Then, at some point, Kuon wakes up. Aruru is no longer there, and there's a big wet stain on the sheet, and she flips out and escapes. But then she kind of transforms. And I mean, she transforms and then escapes, or makes an escape attempt. Well, she leaves her room anyway. But she seems to be completely conscious. If you see the beginning of Mask of Truth, or at least the part where Kuon makes an appearance, you will understand why I'm a little bit confused by her seeming to be basically still herself, just with a really bad temper. And I don't really want to speculate here, but she walks into Oboro's room, mumbles stuff or mutters stuff, and then we cut to morning, and there's a big wet stain all over Oboro. And then Eruru catches both of them in the onsen and gives Aruru a good spanking. The end. I don't know what to make of this. Please help.